Welcome back, and guys, it's time for another anime first impression video. Welcome once again. It's going to be on Stardust Telepath, a series that has been airing already on Crunchyroll. I believe time of recording there is 2 episodes out, one more episode released today. So only watched the first episode yesterday. Back yesterday there was only 1 episode, now there's 2, but it follows a pretty cute story. I still don't know what everything is, if everything's true or not, and I'll explain what I mean in momentarily. But before anything else, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and you guys can find me on social media and other places in the description below. I've released quite a bit of first impressions in the past 2 weeks. There's a few more to come this week, but pretty much everything that I've given my first impression on is pretty much over. I do have, I want to say, about 5 more that I will give my first impressions to this week, and then whenever the Netflix ones releases, I'll review those as well. But for now, that's pretty much, pretty much what you've seen is pretty much what you're gonna get. This is another one, and there's about 4 others that I will be giving my first impressions to this week. So if you want to see more of them, they are on my channel. Go check out what you guys should be watching this season. I've done a lot of them, so make sure you watch as many as you can. So okay, this is going to be on Stardust Telepath. Again, there is, time of recording, 2 episodes out on Crunchyroll, and it has a high rating of 4.6 out of 5 stars. There's not a lot of reviews compared to other series, so I will throw that out from the get-go. It's not as popular as other series, so it doesn't have that many ratings. And I guess the people that are rating it so far are people that are enjoying or love the genre. So we follow the story of Umika, who is a very shy high school girl, and she, through her shyness, has trouble speaking and communicating and really doing anything social with anyone. Her dream is to have a alien friend. Very weird, but that is her dream. So in the beginning of the episode, there's a shooting star, and we kind of get introduced to this shy character, and she's just praying to the star that their alien friend would show up and become friends with her. It's very cute, it's very straightforward, and then the episode starts. She goes to high school, she's very nervous. She herself very much decides that she wants to introduce herself in the fastest way possible, and then when she's done, this new student shows up, and that is what we believe is the alien girl. So this new alien girl shows up. Everyone thinks it's bonkers. A lot of students don't believe her. They think that she is essentially just being eccentric in her own way. I don't know if they make fun of her, but they just don't believe her, right? So her name is Yu, starts hanging out with Umika, and she notices that Umika wants to be friends with her, and she starts kind of communicating with her telepathically. And I this is where I'm a little bit like, is it true or is it not? And the reason is because she answers to her thoughts in a way that a counselor could also answer to someone's thoughts. And that, by that I'm saying, is she can read the room, how she feels, right? Someone can see that someone's anxious, and you can add things up together and be like, okay, they're anxious because X and Y. So I don't know if she's an alien or if she's just a very good friend who is helping her out when it comes to her anxiety. she throughout the episode tries to be with her as much as possible, and Umika like tries to interact, and Yu ends up being the one that approaches her the most. They walk together back home at one point, and Yu invites Umika to her house, and Umika's like, her house? And it ends up that Yu lives in this lighthouse, and in the lighthouse Yu confesses to Umika that essentially she woke up one day in this lighthouse and she doesn't remember anything prior to her being in Earth, and that all she knows is that she is an alien and that she had a purpose to being here, but all she had was a school ID, and that basically prompted her to go to the school. And now she's been living in this lighthouse, awaiting to see what her I guess her mission is. And yeah, that's another thing. Like, well, is she an alien, or is she a runaway who maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it. Is she a runaway that maybe she's had a traumatic life, that she has put down all these emotions down herself so much that she has believed a lie that she has made up herself so that she doesn't have to face reality? Is that it? I don't know. I don't know if it goes deep that way, or if it's really just a cute little story of a cute girl who has an alien friend who helps her with her shyness and anxiety. It could also just be that, but I feel like if the latter one was the truth, it would be a better series. But I feel like it's actually the last one, the last option, where she's actually an alien, and at the end of the series she's gonna leave her essentially, or I don't know, something sad. So yeah, in a nutshell, I would say this one out of 10 doesn't deserve the 4.6 out of 5 stars, to be honest. I would say out of 10 I would put it at a 6.4, 6.3, which would be around at a 5-star rating around a 3.1 stars. Or 3.2, yeah. So that's kind of where I'm putting this series on. It's cute. It would entertain some people. It obviously does not have a huge following. It doesn't have as many reviews up to already 2 episodes. 780 on Crunchyroll. It's actually very low. I've seen series on day of premiere, first episode premiere, 10 to 12k reviews, or even 5k reviews. So it having less than 1,000 reviews on second episode day, it's not gonna have a huge following. It's gonna have the following that of people that actually want to watch it and are into the unique genre of anime. So yeah, it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.